Emil here from SYMK, something you may know. I'm the host, the creator, the everything pretty much of the show. Nobody else helps. There's not one other person involved at all, I promise.
What a jerk face.
All right, so our crew, we work really hard to put together something really unique. It's an interactive game show you can play. Now, we're in our first actual season where we're getting new players. We had a beta season, worked all the technical bugs out. Now we're decided, let's get involved with getting people to the page. We have been growing really well. And the one big thing, our hurdle is we can't just advertise with somebody. You have to share the experience. You have to have a good time. We've been looking into advertising with Google and Facebook, and we have done a little bit, and we came to a conclusion, we can't do this. This is pointless for us. Why? Well, if we advertise with Facebook, a lot of people don't have the time that our show takes. It takes 7 minutes to play, and you have to be at the right place, right time. If you advertise with Google, you end up going to a blog. Somebody's blog who writes about trivia, who writes about game shows, who writes about fun facts, things like that. And here's the problem, that in my opinion, the bloggers are doing the work, not Google. Google's just getting the results. You bloggers are busting your ass out there. And I want you to make the money. I want you to make the connections. I want you to progress your website. If you're out there doing the work, you deserve all the fruit from it. And once we made this decision, we started reading blogs, from puppy food to telescope making. You name it, we've come across a blog. We're looking for those active bloggers. If you're an active blogger, at me, at Emil-SYMK. Please do it. I want to talk to you. I want to do business with you. And there's another beautiful part about going directly to the bloggers. I don't have to just throw money at you. I can trade with you. I can work with you. We can develop marketing plans. If I'm working with a lot of bloggers, there's a lot more options I get as a business owner and a lot more you get as a business owner. Remember, we are all independent business owners. We can make the rules up as we go. Google, Facebook doesn't tell us how to do business. Point in fact, Google stresses that they have a lot of numbers. I don't care about numbers. I don't care. If a blogger comes at me with, I have this many people who come to my page, this many hits, how many people commented on your blog? How many times on your Twitter have you had @mentioned somebody else and they replied to you? How many times do you interact with your audience, or do they care to interact with you? I'd rather advertise with somebody who has 200 readers and every post that they put up there is something from the heart and gets 5 to 6 to 9 people who are building a community engaged about it, than giving my money or my time, my energy to somebody who has 75 million followers and they post a blog, 0 comments, the next day they're talking about, I don't know, how to plant a tree, things they don't care about. I want to give my money, my time, my energy, my show, what it can offer to people who care, people who are out there hustling every day. If you're a blogger, you know somebody who's a blogger, send us their way. We want to build this amazing thing into something more than it is. Right now we're told what numbers are worth. Nobody's putting a number on engagement. Let's put a number on that. If you have a blog and you're engaged with your audience, right now you're a gold mine to me. I want to interact with you. I want to offer you my very engaged audience. You want to offer me your very engaged audience. We want to have a good time. We're going to develop a world that doesn't involve 90,000 hits, which 45,000 are robots and the other 20,000 are people just scamming you. I don't want to talk to a Nubian prince. I just want to talk to real people. Guess what? You know how I interact with bloggers? This is what I'm doing, blogger. I send them my email. I tweet at them. When we get a communication going, what's your number? Let's talk. I love talking on the phone. There's a reason why this kind of communication has always done well, because you know where everyone stands. You know what? I'm the guy who does a cowboy deal. We shake hands on it and we go through it. I follow through, you follow through. There's a lot of us out there. We're not banding together. Let's do it. At me, at Emil-SYMK. Check out my website, symkshow.com. Let's do some good stuff. Keep hustling.